England pick up a very, very important win away in Greece tonight. Hit the like buttons. Make sure you are subscribing to the Football Terrace right now. And listen, this was one to really stick up at the mainstream media. This is one to throw back at Harry Kane. This is one to throw back at all of the doubters, all of the individuals that kicked off and moaned and complained about Palmer being injured, Stones being injured, Maguire being injured, Saka and Declan Rice, Mainu, of all people, attacked and dragged through the mud in the last 48 hours of the news cycle. How dare you not be fit for your country? Your country has to come first. I can't believe you're injured. Why are you not playing? We're playing Greece. It's a tough game. What if we don't win? Blah, 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 blah. And that was, listen, there was a few moments in the game where Jordan Pickford was needed. You saw that the changing quality from the overall team. This wasn't the best English players available for us tonight, but absolutely superior to that of Greece. And look, Greece were unbeaten so far in the Nations League. They were top of the group. They beat us at Wembley 5 weeks ago. And I didn't go into this game as an Englishman arrogant enough to think that we would just stroll through them. This wouldn't be a problem in any way, in any shape, or in any form. However, I will say this idea that we needed all of our best players to stand the chance of beating them, I thought that was weak-minded. I thought that was, I didn't even believe it. The media were almost gaslighting us as English fans. The media were, they're already started on their onslaught, their xenophobic attacks of the new manager, who hasn't actually started yet, so he's theoretically not the new manager. The manager-elect in Thomas Tuchel. The way they were attacking the injured players, the lack of squad depth, etc. I just felt gaslit. I felt as though they were lying to us. They were trying to create a media story that didn't really exist. Most of the players missing, genuinely had injuries. But look, the boys showed up tonight. They win 3-0 away in Greece, and it was a very, very good performance for large parts. Greece had their moments. They've been a team in brilliant form. Pickford, a great save in the first half from Tsimikas, a couple of good saves in the second when it was only 1-0. But overall, England dominated the ball. We dominated the chances. First of all, Madueke, I thought we had a very, very good first half tonight. He faded a little bit, rightfully taken off. Brilliant creativity in the first goal. Ollie Watkins, I think he shut the commentators up that were complaining that Harry Kane should be starting. No, I think it was right tonight to start Ollie Watkins. I really, really do. Second, look, I think Jude Bellingham, good game where he drove for that goal. I know it deflected off the post and hit the goalie and went in, but that's still Jude Bellingham made that goal. He won't even get the assist for it, which is crazy from a statistical standpoint, but excellent from him. The third goal, I want to shout out Curtis Jones. He's had an excellent season so far. He played very well in the deeper line midfield role tonight. First, I think it was his debut, or at least his first start for England. Gets his first goal. And the flick, imagine that's your first goal for England in a competitive game. It's a backflip, not only to seal the victory, but to put us top of the group. Fair play to that man there. Impressed with Gahey again at the back. I thought we had a very, very solid game. Really impressed with Lewis Hall when he came onto the field of play as well. I've already mentioned, obviously, Bellingham and Noni Madueke. I thought they had very, very solid games indeed. I do think England look a little bit rudderless at the moment at times. I feel as though, look, Lee Carsley, they know he's only the caretaker. He is, I don't even know if he actually applied for the job officially. We need Tuchel in. We need, we've got one more game to go. We should beat the Irish at the weekend at home, and I mean that with all due respect. I'm not Irish myself. My son is half Irish. I've got a lot of love for that nation, but we should be beating them at Wembley, securing ourselves to the next sort of level of the Nations League, and then we kind of go away from international football until it returns in March. And I think we do need that kind of permanent manager. We need that person who, he's going to pick his team. I always believe in Club England, so I don't think it should just be about picking the players in form. It should be about creating a kind of club-like atmosphere when we know who's coming into the squad, who's going to play, and sort of why, essentially. I think that's really, really important for him to come in. But look, overall tonight, look, you can't complain about a 3-0 win. I just wish there was less negativity surrounding the nation. I just wish that we didn't have Harry Kane all week calling out his fellow teammates who were injured, the media attacking Tuchel and the players, especially Tuchel, who hasn't even got into the team yet. There's a lot of talent in England. There was opportunities tonight for other people, and they stood up and they made themselves be counted. So fair play to each and every single one of them. I want to see more Ollie Watkins start. I want to see Noni Madueke get more game time as well. I think listen, club level is up and down. I think internationally, he can really scare a lot of fullbacks. He's got a lot of speed. He can go on the inside and out, and there's a player in there. And sometimes I'm not sure about him at club level, and I've said that before, but Danny Welbeck for England, Peter Crouch for England, I think they were better international players than they were domestic players at that time, and maybe we've got a little bit of that in Noni Madueke. And as I'm not a Chelsea fan, I don't care. That's great for me. Be nice to see some of the players back soon in terms of the Sakas and the Palmers and the Declan Rices. But look, this England team is stacked with talent. I'm excited to watch Thomas Tuchel come in. As I say, I just want a little bit more positivity. I want to shout out Lee Carsley as well. I think he's done a very good job on the interim basis. Clearly not ready, I think, to manage a nation like England for one reason or another. But I do wish him all the very best in the future. I hope that he goes on to do something that he's happy with, do something that he's proud of, because there's a very good coach in there. I'm not sure whether it's head coach material. There's definitely a very good coach in there indeed as well. But look, what I want to understand is your thoughts, your feelings, your opinions on the England game tonight. What your thoughts were on Harry Kane's comments. I was going to say disgraceful comments, but I thought I'll hold back from that. But now I've actually said it, so maybe I should. And I do think they were, and it's bothered me. It's bothered me a lot. And it isn't because Harry Kane said it, because I have no personal problem with Harry Kane. Not that he cares about me. I just worry about the longer term implications on the England squad. I worry what other England players may think or may feel about these comments, especially the boys that are genuinely injured. There might be one or two who's gone, oh, I've got a little niggle, I'm going to sit out. But what about the guys that are genuinely injured, sitting there at home? Maybe they don't care. Maybe it's water off a duck's back, and I hope it is. I genuinely, wholeheartedly hope that it is, but I worry because I know I'm a club over nation person, but that doesn't mean I don't want England to win. When we do those hypotheticals of if I had a choice, United to win the Champions League or England to win the World Cup, I'd pick United. Yes, but that choice is never going to be presented. It's not even a hypothetical situation. It's almost like a mythological, magical Disney setting that's never going to happen. Genies with magic wands don't exist. So I want all of them to do well in reality. But look, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Please make sure you hit the like and the share button before you leave. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. And I'll see you all again soon. Peace.